Hey man, it's Aaron from the Underground Railroad, and you guys are tuning into another wonderful show from the Four-Eyed Radio Network. To listen to more awesome episodes from your favorite people at the Fern Network, you can tune into foureyedradio.com. Ooh.
Hey, Patrick.
Hey.
So, when you go shopping online, where do you usually go to shop online? Like if you have to do stuff for birthday parties or holidays are coming up, you don't want to go to the store. Where do you shop online?
I don't know. Craigslist.
Craigslist. You go to Craigslist. Well, you shouldn't go to Craigslist. You should go to Amazon.com. Right? Amazon.com. Yeah, Amazon.com. But you don't.
That's actually good.
It is good. Yeah. But you don't go to Amazon.com.
You
don't. No. What you need to do is you go to the Sasquatch.net, click on the Amazon banner, and then do your shopping. You know why?
Why?
Because we get a little kickback then, and we can keep the lights on in the studio, and I won't be homeless.
Oh, yeah. Well, wait a minute. So if we want you to be homeless.
Well, yeah, but do you really want me to be homeless? Fuck. Okay, well, if you don't want Steve to be homeless, go to the Sasquatch.net and click on the Amazon banner and shop like you normally do, and we'll get a little taste if you do. But apparently, if you want me to be homeless, then just shop at Craigslist.
Yeah, or, I don't know, Walmart, maybe?
Yeah, Walmart works too.
Yeah, because that's probably where you'd be living if you were homeless. Walmart.
That's where I'll be living.
Yeah.
Oh, so depressing. Okay. Well, that's all I got. All right, so Sasquatch.net, click on the Amazon banner. That's all I got.
Yes, do.
All right, it's all new. All White-Tukee coming at you on the Four-Eyed Radio Network, and I played that intro song for Patrick because it's Rod Stewart.
Hell yeah.
That's why I was like, Patrick, you'll like this. It'll be like our ad where Patrick. I'm experimenting with new things. I want to do more ad-libbing stuff, and I'll just be honest to say that Patrick nailed it. He didn't have to do multiple takes.
Oh, that's good.
So this is a birthday show. I don't really. It's actually kind of weird. I haven't been too keen on my birthday for a while, and this has been nice today.
Yeah.
So it's been really cool. I had a lot of cool stuff at work happen today. Got a cake, Iron Man cake, because I'm 8 apparently.
Mentally
8. Yeah. And then Patrick brought over some delicious beer. I want you to talk about this. We'll talk about this beer, but other than that, and then after this, go off and have some Chinese food with the parents. Hopefully, I get dishes and silverware that I can finally start.
Yeah, all right. Adult gifts.
Adult gifts, yeah.
Ooh, so fun. Yeah, dishes.
I need them though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know. That's how adult gifts go, though. It's like, man, this is shitty, but it's stuff I need.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like what's so weird is like all this. Okay, I don't know if you're like me, but do you there's certain things I would buy, I don't think, I don't have a second thought about it. I'm like, oh, I want this, so I'll buy it. I'll pay, for a video game nowadays, it's like 60 fucking bucks.
Yeah.
And I'll just buy it. But dishes, I'm like, $29.
Because you're like, yeah, man, I'm good. I got some cardboard.
Yeah, I just been buying the paper plates.
Yeah.
And, the
no,
utensils.
I hear you. It's like, man, stuff you need. It's like, I hate that I'm buying this. I had to buy a hedger over the weekend.
Oh, a hedger. Okay.
Yeah, well, because we got an HOA notice because HOAs are assholes, and so I mean, yeah, our yard was slightly overgrown and shit, but it's like, I don't know. I hate HOAs. It's like, this is supposed to be my property, right? Then why are you fuckheads telling me what I can and can't do with it?
That's the funny part with the HOA. Now, we used to have huge trees over at my parents' house, and we kept getting notice about it, it's growing too much. And my dad
your trees are growing.
Yeah. My dad would cut them the correct thing, send pictures in. No, not good. So my dad was just like, fuck it. He just cut them down.
Yeah, that's what ends up happening. I guess some HOAs are decent and they actually do cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them actually provide landscaping.
Yeah.
I mean, ours is actually, in all fairness, is pretty good. Like, they upkeep all the parks and everything, and we got, like, a metric crap ton of parks there, so. And they provide the upkeep of all that. It's just, I don't know, I think we have neighbors across the street, and I'm almost positive are HOA rats, because.
Oh, are they like, I forget the woman's name, but they're like the woman from Bewitched who's always like, "Ow! Agnes, look what they're doing!" Like, every time there's like a fucking problem. Yeah, I just forgot Bewitched.
Probably. Yeah, probably. I don't know, they're the only people that when they've been out, like, and we've said hi, they haven't said hi back. They just kind of, like, glare at us.
Okay, one of those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had that problem yet here. Like, Matthew said, like, I have new neighbors below me.
Yeah.
Now, and Matthew's like, "Hey, your new neighbors are cool." And, like, I've maybe seen them once or twice or whatnot, but every time I see them, I'm just like, "Oh, hey," like, I'll wave and say hi. And I'm always kind of courteous because if anything comes up, I'll let them know, be like, "Hey, I do this, on Friday nights, like, I have a podcast and stuff like that." Yeah. So I'm like, if we're ever too loud or whatnot, just let me know. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, and if it keeps happening, then, for all, go right ahead and tell, the complex or whatnot, stuff like that. But I'm like, if you come to me first, I'm pretty sure we'll tune everything down and stuff like that.
Right.
And Matthew was like, "Oh, you do that?" I'm like, "Well, yeah." I'm like, I lived next to people at my old place that was just like coming home and the bass was going.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the hell? Like, Sammy and I didn't have any problems when we were living there for like almost like a year. And then this mother came back to live with her kids or something like that.
Oh, that was like the druggy house.
Yeah, the druggy house. Yeah, and it was just so weird. And like literally all I told them, I go, "Look, we don't care if you guys want to party." I'm like, "Just turn your bass down." And the woman was like, "Well, it's a new bass system. I don't know how it works." I'm like, "You have a phone, right?" She goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Google it."
Yeah.
It's not that hard. But, yeah, so anyway, so the HOA stuff, so you gotta, what kind of, God, we're so adult right now. What kind of hedger did you get?
I don't know. It's got, like, good hedges.
No, I just meant, like, the brand, like, is it, like, Black & Decker?
Black & Decker.
Black & Decker.
Yeah.
That's, like, the go-to, isn't it?
It was on sale.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Well, no, that's what I was saying, like, because that was, like, when I went to buy an toaster oven.
Yeah.
I just go in there, I'm like, "Oh, Black & Decker." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll get it."
Yeah.
Like, it's just, like, they make everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, so Patrick and I were drinking, his wife found this beer.
Yeah. I don't actually know how to pronounce it. It's
Okay.
got the umlaut in there,
Umlaut.
which is the two dot things over the O. So it's something like Schufferhofer.
Schufferhofer. Oh, if we have to say it,
Schufferhofer.
we have to say it in the German. Yes, it's a Schufferhofer.
Schufferhofer.
It's what Hitler made when he was and
Das ist sehr gut.
Das ist gut. Oh, ja. Und aufgeschleppt in die Straße with the Kuh.
Der Kuh.
The Kuh.
Oh, der Kuh.
Oh, the Kuh. Yeah, no, it's
any hoozle,
but it's like a grapefruit.
It is a grapefruit Hefeweizen. So they took Hefeweizen and added grapefruit to it, and somehow made it like, it's almost drinking like sparkling wine.
Yeah,
beer.
but it's not that sweet or
it's
carbonated.
Super tasty, especially on a hot summer's day.
With a hot summer sidewalk. Oh yeah, of course we live in Arizona.
Hell. Oh
yep.
yeah, Arizona.
That too.
Yeah.
No, you see, if you say hell, some people are like, "Oh, hell, Michigan."
There's a hell, Michigan.
Yeah, I thought there was a.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought so. Or is that a hell, Wisconsin? It's
I'm from Michigan. I don't even know that.
But yeah, no, it is very delicious.
Yeah, it's super good. No, my wife called me up. She's like, "Hey, you want to try some weird stuff?" And I said, "Sure." She's like, "Yeah, I found this weird beer. It's called Schafferhofer or something."
Yes. The Scheffenhofen.
Oh, the Schafferhofer.
Yeah, we have Germans in the studio tonight. No, yeah, but it's very delicious.
Genau.
But what I've noticed, it's so weird with Pat and I. Like, Pat will find a beer, like a random, like, you got me into sour beers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he'll just try something and be like, "Oh, this is really good," and then I try it. I'm like, and like, we just have like this weird, like, same like palate.
Yeah.
Like, we'll find stuff. I'm like, "Oh, you got to try this," and we'll just be like,
a lot of people don't like the sours.
Yeah. And it's weird though, because I'll mention it to people like, "Oh, these." I'm like, "Oh, I got into the sour beers," and people are like, "Right, the sour beer."
Well, a lot of people have never even heard of it.
No, that's trying to.
Especially people that drink like, I don't know, Bud Light or whatever kind of yak piss.
Yeah.
Actually, I think yak piss is probably better than Bud Light.
It is. It's actually been shown in studies. Like,
they
do those taste tests.
The blind taste.
The blind taste test. People be like, "Oh, this is yak urine." They're like, "No, that's oh no, that is yak urine." They're like, "Do you want to try? This is Bud Light." No, I don't want it.
Yeah. No, thank you. I'll stick with the yak urine.
You got any more of that yak urine?
Oh man, that's some good stuff.
Oh god, I love yak urine.
Oh yeah, can I get a keg of it? NASCAR's this weekend. Do it for Dale.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, no, we
really watch NASCAR.
See, I said this. You know how you can make NASCAR interesting?
How?
You have half the cars go one direction and the other half go the other.
Man,
yeah,
yes.
Right. There's some high stakes.
And then put like guns on them.
I like that even better.
Or let them just be able to drop weird shit out the back of them. Make it like a real life Mario Kart.
I would so watch NASCAR.
Like turtle shells and freaking bananas and shit. That'd be awesome.
That'd be fantastic. Oh, I like this idea. Mario Kart NASCAR.
Yeah, I'd watch it then.
And they would have that shit. They'd be like, turtle shell. Because they probably just made turtle
soup. They probably have it anyways.
Yeah,
It's probably already there in the car.
Oh, and that's the gimmick. They just have to pull up in like their El Caminos and stuff like that. Whatever they have in the trunk, they just have to...
Speaking of El Caminos...
I was not even planning on a segue.
A fantastic story regarding these. So, the other day, our oldest, who will remain nameless...
Bob Dylan.
Yes. No. Our 18-year-old's talking about her boyfriend.
Okay, yeah.
She says, oh, yeah, one of his first cars was like a Lamborghini. I'm like, what? Was he like a drug dealer or something? Like, how the hell is... Well, it was an older one. Like, okay, so it's worth even more money.
Yeah.
Like, okay. She's like, oh, yeah, but, what, So, Amy and I, my wife and I were talking about it. We're like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
Like, she's full of shit. And so then, like, a couple weeks go by. And she says, oh, yeah, I heard they're coming out with a new... She's like, oh, yeah, her boyfriend wants to get this new... She says, oh, yeah, they're coming out with a new Lamborghini that, he wants to get. She's like, oh, dang it, I keep doing that. I mean a new El Camino. I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait.
So, you're confusing Lamborghini and El Camino. Yeah, so his first cars was an El Camino, not a Lamborghini.
How?
I don't know.
How do you...
I don't know. You got, like, a haggard piece of crap and awesome Italian car. Like, I don't...
Okay, the only
and
time...
why are they making a new one? Is like, I saw they're coming out with a new Chevelle, which is pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
But, like... A new El Camino? Really? Like, why do we need... Okay, yeah.
I don't know. I would have to see I didn't even know they were still making those.
Well, I guess they're making a new one. Supposedly. I haven't actually looked it up, so I can't verify any of this.
Well, you know what I'll do when this episode posts? I'll try to find anything on it. I'll post something with the episode. It. But, yeah, I've never even... That's...
And call it, like, hashtag Lamborghini.
Oh, man.
El Lambo. Oh.
Oh, Lambo. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the only time I could ever confuse a car is like maybe the smart car with a Fiat.
Yeah, which makes sense.
That's what I'm saying.
El Camino and Lamborghini. Yeah. Kid's smart, but sometimes I wonder.
I have a feeling. You're I almost said her name. She might have what they like. She's very book smart, but she's not street smart. And nothing wrong with that and stuff like that. But it's just like, I don't know. Some of these kids these days, though, is what the thing I've learned is like, okay, now we never had the access that we do now, like with our cell phones, with our everything like that. Like, we used to be like, we had to remember shit.
Oh yeah.
And we had to be like, and I remember getting like, I went to the part where before smartphones was, I was trying to, and it was such a stupid fight. It wasn't really like a fight. It was just me, like, I know I was right, but I was trying to convince people that I'm like, no. I'm like, Val Kilmer was Batman in Batman Forever.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to, and people are like, no, I'm pretty sure it was. I'm like, no. I had to drag people to a video store because like I didn't have Google that I could just pull up on my phone.
Do stuff like that.
I had to drag people to a video store, and I go in there. I'm like, do you guys have Batman Forever or whatnot? And the guy's like, no. I'm like, how do you not have Batman Forever kind of thing? Like,
either that or you got to wait for like dial up.
Oh,
like, give me 20 minutes and I'm going to prove my point.
Yeah. But I hate that fact now because some kids will say stupid stuff, and I'm like, okay, how do you not know this? You just typed this from your phone.
What I don't understand is like freaking like 8-year-olds like smartphones. What do you need? What's so important when you're 8 that you need to have like a...
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure all that kind of stuff out.
Well, hold on, Mom. I got an important email I got to respond to.
Hold on, Mom. I got a conference call coming up pretty soon. I got to see if Elmo and Cookie Monster are going to make it.
Yeah.
So I got to take this. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I always try to figure that stuff out with, like, kids these days. And just, like... So I know we're sounding like really old men. We're just like, get off my lawn kind of thing. But you can actually say that now.
I don't have a lawn.
We have rocks. Get off my rocks!
I have rocks. I have a giant cactus thing.
So we'll do a follow-up. So have you seen any more? No. Hopefully the episode will post if I can find it. If not, recap. Patrick was cleaning his garage one time, a couple of weeks ago, and found a huge infestation of black widow spiders. I'll have him send me the picture of the actual huge spider that he took a picture of. But any more have come up ever since you did your John Goodman sweep?
No, they're...
Please tell me you got that reference.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Arachnophobia.
Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah. No, I haven't seen any more. They're deadsies.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that was pretty good. I remember you sent, and it's funny because I really just want to get that picture because Matthew, our other friend on the show and everything like that, he hates spiders. So I just want to send that to him. Just watch him be like, what? Oh, really? Well, yeah, but you'll kill him.
Oh, yeah, I'll kill him.
Like, he won't even do that.
Oh.
Like, it's one of those things where he's just like, F that. Like, when we showed him a picture of, like, I want to say Africa, but I'm going to be probably wrong. Or actually somewhere in probably the rain forest, probably in Brazil. There's these spiders that actually catch birds.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen? Yeah, so they have these huge, like, webbing and stuff like that. And I think the spider's, like, almost, I want to say almost as big as a camel spider, maybe?
They have them suckers in Okinawa, too.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah. What the hell do they call them? Banana spiders?
Yeah.
Because they look like a giant banana. Because they're, like, bright yellow. They're crazy looking.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And I remember sending a video of that, and Matthew was just like, hell no! Like, just, like, angry with it. So I was always kind of curious if Matthew ever got bit by, like, a radioactive spider, would he just hate himself then? If he became like Spider-Man?
Maybe.
You think so?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, so I do want to touch upon this because I know you know House, right?
Yeah.
The TV show House.
Mm-hmm.
A story came out today with a leak of the new next reboot of the Spider-Man movie or whatnot. Now, as much as I like J.K. Simmons, the guy who played J. Jonah Jameson in the original Spider-Mans, and he's been on like SVU and stuff like that. Like, he's a really good actor and stuff. And Whiplash. If you haven't seen Whiplash, highly recommend it. But he's always been JJ. So they talked about the thing was leaked, and apparently Hugh Laurie might play him. J.J. Simmons in a Spider-Man movie. Now, it's not confirmed yet or whatnot, but a thing like was leaked about like a script. Maybe they were thinking of him, and I was kind of like, as much as some people might be angry with it, I would actually kind of be on board with that because he is so good. Hugh Laurie, like, oh man, like,
oh, yeah, he's great.
He's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
But that'll be my little geekness because Patrick has children, so he doesn't really geek out. But yeah, so anyways, let's get into what's been happening with you this week because apparently you've not been having an easy go.
No.
So let's regale people of a tale.
A tale.
Or at least something. I mean, you're dealing. Oh, well, we can talk about like what you were just talking about for the podcast. So, and I can tell you the story that I was almost talking about, but not talking about. But Patrick asked me the question of, is there somebody that you're like not sure of, where you're just all like you don't know how to react to them or whatnot?
Oh, yeah, like you're not sure if you hate them or not.
Yeah, hate them or not.
Yeah. No, so there's this guy at work. He's we call it an estimator.
Okay.
So like people call him for like quotes on parts, like how much get this thing manufactured or whatever. Well, he's got one of those super loud voices when he's on the phone, and he laughs like a donkey would be the best way to describe it. And so he'll like laugh hysterically and talk all loud all day long. He's just really freaking irritating.
Yeah.
Like all the time. I'm like, I can't say, but it's like, dude, do I really can't stand this guy, or is he just annoying? Because it's like, on the one hand, they're freaking annoying, but it's like, well, that's just their personality. On the other hand, it's like, they're kind of a douche.
Yeah.
So I'm on the fence. We're somewhere between kind of a douche and
annoying.
And just kind of annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, now I ran into like a similar problem. Now, like usually I try not to judge a book by its cover, and I usually try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like it really takes a lot for someone to bother me or me to actually really hate somebody, because I'm just kind of like, if I don't like them, I'm just like, I'm not going to bother with them. I'm just like, okay, let them do their thing. I'm not going to just sit there at home and tweet, be like, oh, this person I hate so much, because I'm just like, it's just, why am I wasting all this energy on somebody kind of thing?
Yeah.
Which I think Patrick always feels. He's like, why do I waste so much energy just hanging out with Steve?
Because you make me feel better about myself.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Well, that's why I hang out with Huxford.
I wish we did.
Dude, I want to get him on the podcast. We'll have to find him. He's probably homeless somewhere. But so there's this girl at work, and she was. I feel really bad for this, but I know no one's going to listen to it from work, so I don't care at this point. But she was. I thought she was heavyset.
Okay.
Turns out she was pregnant.
Oh.
So I'm like, okay, I'm like, oh, my bad. That's on me. That's not on her. That's on me.
Yeah.
So, I was like, oh, okay, that's bad. But then she was just like, she said something, and I'm just looking at her like, wait, what? So the dad's not involved, apparently, with this after she had the child and everything like that. But I was all like, she's like, yeah, I can't believe I just let him put his dick in me and then never pulled out or whatnot. And I'm like, wait. I'm sitting there going like, okay, have you ever heard of contraception? You ever heard of condoms, birth control, like any of these things for it? And I'm going to be honest with you. Now, this isn't like a bragging thing. This isn't me trying to get like, oh, how many people I've been with or whatnot. I've had 0 scares with sexual partners of that. Why? Because I use protection. I've had one scared one time, and this is with the first girl I ever slept with, and then she turned around and was all like, oh yeah, my ex-boyfriend has herpes. Might want to get checked.
Oh, wow.
And ever since that, I was like, oh, shit. So I've always, like, even if, like, she's raring to go and everything's like, oh, yeah, I really want to do this. If there's no protection involved, I'm like, I can't, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not taking that risk kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at her like, what the hell kind of thing. So to me, it was just like, okay, how stupid are you? Kind of thing. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't know if she's younger than me or whatnot, but it's all like, if anything, it's usually guys who just like, I don't care, I'm going to do what I want to do. Like a woman usually is like, oh, I'll do whatever I need to do. Sorry, I'm hearing like some weird.
Yeah. It's probably the ghost of Huxford.
It could be the ghost of Huxford. Alright, well, it's not screwing with the recording, so. But yeah, so I was just like, but yeah, there's just so stupid parts with her that I'm just like, okay, is she just annoying and stupid, and that's why I dislike her? Mm-hmm. Or is it because I don't understand, like, I'm like, are you just like, are you that really annoying? Because she does have an annoying laugh and everything like that.
I hate annoying
Yeah,
laughs.
I just don't know what it is and stuff.
Something about it's like, man.
It's just like, really? Like, don't get me wrong, I try not to have that thing, like, you're gonna laugh at stuff and things like that, but it's like, not to be like, yeah. That's hilarious.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, some people can't help it, I guess, but, like, I don't know, there's gotta be, like, therapy for that or something.
Now, speaking of laughs, actually, I don't know, this is, like, a weird... Now, do you ever, like, notice, like, you'll laugh, and then you'll be like, oh my god, I sound exactly like my mom or my dad?
No.
You haven't had that?
No, not yet.
My mom has a distinct laugh.
Yeah.
She'll do this, like, kind of thing.
I've heard that. I've heard it, yes.
My brother was doing it. Like, my second oldest brother was having that same laugh to it. Like, he'd be like, ha-ha, kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, geez. So I would always joke about it and, like, make fun of it. And then I realized, like, sometime down the line, I was watching something, then I bust out laughing. I'm like, oh, shit. I have it, too, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So it's like I always have to catch myself because I'm just like, so yeah, I think it is just how people laugh, but I just like, but it's exact. Like literally, if my mom and I were in the same room and you were not in that room, you just heard the laughter, you'd probably be, oh, it's probably my mom or what? No, it'd probably be me. Like, that's how spot on it is.
Yeah.
It's just one of those weird, like, what? So, oh yeah, so speaking of, we'll go back to, so talking about work today and everything like that. So it was like it was such a weird day at work. So it's my birthday, everything's that. There was another guy's birthday there too, like he's like a higher up thing. So we had a potluck to celebrate his stuff. In the morning, they like a couple of people got together and got me a couple of like gifts and things like that and a cake. Mm-hmm. So that was really cool. But they decorated my desk. Now the problem is I'm fucking tall. So the streamers don't really, they do this weird angle thing that they had, and I was like, oh, this is really awesome, because I've never had a desk, really, that anybody could decorate things. So I was like, very, nice, but then I also was like, okay, I gotta be very careful today, because I'm gonna, like, back up or do something and, like, destroy it. So literally, I was, like, proper day at work where, like, I'm all like, oh, I don't want to break anything, kind of.
Wow.
It was so weird. Like, I was just like, and, like, every time I had to get out of my desk, I would be like, like, maneuvering under things and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a really nice gesture, though, so I was very surprised with that.
No, that's great.
So, but yeah, it's just, so people are wondering, yes, I am 31, or as I told people at work, they were like, so how does it feel to be 21? I'm like, actually, I just turned 18. Because apparently I can play a teenager on the CW.
Yeah, but anybody could, really.
Well, I don't know. Apparently I'm very, like, it's weird. I smoke, I drink, I'm very unhealthy, and I must have perfect genes or something, because, actually,
judging by your ass, you do.
Yeah. Because this is another weird question I was going to bring up. So, I've known multiple people who have gotten kidney stones.
Okay.
Have you ever gotten kidney stones?
No, my sister has. I haven't.
Okay, she has.
Yeah.
Now, how's her, like, did they know what, because I know there's, like,
She gets them when she's pregnant.
there's, like, 3 types of them.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there's, like, one that's, like, built up because of calcium. One's built
Yeah.
up because of not drinking enough water or something like that. And then I forget what the one is.
Meteorites.
Meteorites, probably. That sounds. Yeah. Yeah, don't you have to have, like, a meteorologist check to look at your kidney stones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So, but there's, like, and these people at work, like, this one guy was out for a week, but he's, like, he's a guy who goes, he, like, works out at the gym, he's in shape, he does all this kind of stuff, and then he gets kidney stones. And I'm like, I have the worst, like, and then one of my ex-fiancées, she got kidney stones one time or whatnot, and I'm just all, and I was looking at her going, like, you're more healthy than I am. Like, how do people get these things? Like, I'm like, I barely drink water. Oh, you think it's meteors?
Yeah.
So are they getting hit with meteors? They're having sex with meteors? What's the...
All the above.
All the above.
Yeah.
A meteor hit me, and then I just made sweet, sweet love to it. After I threw it out of the back of my El Camino in a NASCAR! Yeah!
Yeah.
I just tied all that together.
That's exactly how it happens.
Quick, honey, take him out!
Yeah. Do you know how I know?
Oh.
Science. That's... Because science, bitch. That's
science,
how...
bitch. What's that from?
I don't know.
No.
Prague, I think. Probably Prague.
So, and then so I know Patrick. He's thrilled about. I was like, hey, you got to take me to a smoke shop because I need a. So I'm trying to quit smoking. Like I have my last 3 pack of cigarettes or whatnot, but I'm smoking my V Pro, I guess it's called, vaping again. So I'm trying to, but it's like I think all my stuff is shot, and I think I have horrible flavors right now. Like I don't even know. Like my old roommate was like, "Here's a bunch of flavors." I'm like going through like, what the is it? Like one's called like rainbow cherry.
Rainbow cherry.
Yeah. It's
Cool.
like,
gangrene. I wonder how this tastes.
lupus.
Lupus. My favorites.
Now a question. I really now a lot more guys I think vape more than women. I want to say percentage-wise. Maybe.
I really don't know.
Okay, but aren't the flavors more geared to girls?
A lot of them, yeah.
Because I was thinking about it, it's all like people ask you, "Oh, what are you smoking or whatnot?" And there's like no cool way of saying anything.
There's really not like a manly way.
Yeah, because then it's all like, "What are you smoking?" And you're like
rainbow cherry.
Rainbow cherry,
Yeah.
or it's like honeybee, or like there's nothing. So soon I'm just like, why don't we just like it was like, "What are you smoking?" Cancer.
Yeah.
Just come up with some guy.
No, my boss at work vapes too. He's got the best response to that question. He always just says fish oil. Oh, what flavor is that fish oil?
Oh, that's a good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, so I think I did
omega-3s, baby.
Yeah, so I think I did like some cream and like I think it's like a mint or something like that.
Just creamy mint.
Creamy mint. Well, it still tastes like burnt vodka because of the coil thing.
Oh, burnt vodka.
Yeah. Did I tell you that story?
It's French.
Burnt vodka. Oh, you want to smoke your burnt vodka?
Or is it Russian, I guess? It's French-Russian. It's
French.
It's wrench.
Wrench. I don't even know how that sounds. In those
Or Frushian.
Frushian. There we go. Hashtag Frushian. Yeah, I don't even know how the accent would be. In Soviet Russia, cigarette smokes you.
Oui, oui.
Yeah, oui, oui. That's all you tack on back. I'm trying to think.
Omelette de la vodka.
Oh, vodka. That was the one thing I was trying to remember. So every time we used to take shots,
Yeah.
you would always have a thing that your dad said. Like it was like here.
Sláinte?
Well, there's sláinte, but then there was that here's to me, here's to you.
Oh, how did that go?
That's what I was trying to remember because I was trying to teach kids. I always like how I call them kids at work, like good like things to say before you take a shot instead of things like that. So it was like here's to me and here's to you. If we should ever part ways, then here's to me and fuck you. It's something like that. But I couldn't remember. But you used to say that it was like perfect or whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
here's to you and here's to me. Best of friends will always be.
That's it.
But if we ever should disagree, then fuck you. Here's to me. That's how it goes.
There we go. That's poetry, people.
Yeah.
So use that next time you do some drinking games. I'm trying to think what else is there going on. But yeah, no, it's just been a weird week. Yeah, so today was just kind of like a slacker day. So we did all that, and then we had like a huge meeting thing. So by like 10 o'clock, like 10:30, like all the stuff happens. Like I'm like no one wanted to work.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, and then you're just kind of sitting there going like, I wish today was Friday, kind of thing. So yeah, so it's like one more day of work, which I'm like, work.
Yeah.
But weekend, apparently Patrick and I are having a naked party.
Yeah. Yeah.
Naked parties, yeah, oh, gonna get it on. Forever naked, you'll never be forever naked, just you and me.
That was romantic.
That's how I seduce people.
Yeah.
Just like, get out of here. Why'd I let you in my bedroom? I'm trying to think. I think that's all I got, man. I don't know if so. Oh yeah, you could probably talk about that. So you were I totally forgot you were talking about this before the show. I like how we always have a conversation before the show and then I forget everything.
Yeah.
So you get the lovely joys. You're teaching your
oh yes.
Your lovely child to drive.
Yes.
How's that going?
Well. Yeah.
Well, you said vets have an advantage.
Oh yeah, combat veterans have a distinct advantage because you don't have to get shot at while driving. Like half this other shit's like no big deal. Well, it's like the first time we go out, we're in a high school parking lot. I'm like, oh, there should be fine. There's nothing to really hit here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. Smashed up the front bumper on my Mercedes, and then.
Are you sure it's a Mercedes and not a?
Oh yes.
Like a microbus.
Man, I wish it was.
I was just doing the El Camino thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it's actually a Ford Festiva. But...
Do they even make those anymore?
I don't know. They should if they don't.
If they still make it.
Yeah, bring back the Ford Festiva.
We need to buy one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. There we go.
You know, there's people who have like rallies.
What?
There's like Ford Festiva owners clubs.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. True story.
What if there's like a Geo Metro like club?
It's called Huxford's Apartment.
No, Pat, he can't afford a Geo Metro.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so she bashed up the bumper.
The front bumper hitting the curb. The next time we're out just driving through a neighborhood, there's like parked cars on either side. And so there's another car coming around the corner. So I said, hey, stop, let them go around. Yeah, not so much. She eventually stopped roughly, 5 millimeters from the bumper of a pickup truck.
Ooh.
So that was awesome. But yeah, it's good times.
Speaking of driving, now I sent you this story I think last Friday, and I heard about the story actually almost a year ago on another podcast I listened to, Smodcast, where they were talking about this hitch bot.
Yeah.
Now the concept of this thing, basically it was in Canada last summer, and it was an experiment to see how far this little hitchhiking robot could get. Now in Canada, it made it all the way to. Oh shit! They got shirts. We're getting shirts. Okay. It made its way through all of Canada.
You sound like such a chick just then.
Oh, we're getting shirts. This is what happens to me. It's all down here for me, people. I'm just gonna be honest. There's no. This is probably the highlight of my life right now if I can do this. So basically, it took 26 days to get the entire cross of Canada. So this summer, Hitchbot has made his way to America. Now, last time I checked on him was like a week ago. He was in Massachusetts, I think, and he was stranded there. But he was picked up twice. And the first person was like a German guy who picked him up. So it's like not even America's helping out. But it looks like right now I'm looking at his map. He's on a map. There's like a whole site thing to get this thing. I'll post this up. This is great. But he's in New York now.
Okay.
So he does have a bucket list of a bunch of places that he wants to travel, like visit and stuff. So one of the ones is the Grand Canyon. So I'm trying to convince Pat, and I think if we get enough people to be like, yeah, you guys should totally do this. I told Pat we should do a road trip podcast where we'll go up to where Hitchbot is and bring him back here. And we'll see if we can get him to say anything on the Hitchbot. Because you can ask him questions and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he'd be like, what is the meaning of life? Like, so most of the time he'll like try to like be like, I can't answer that or whatnot.
Yeah.
But, so right now he's in, here's so last summer the Hitchbot hitchhiked from Halifax, Nova Scotia to Victoria, British Columbia in just 26 days and a total of 19 rides. So right now and then since then it visited Germany to explore cities like München, Berlin, and Hamburg, and a vacation in the Netherlands to see some other cool stuff. So on July 17th, so technically this just started. Hitchbot has made his adventure across the U.S., but his journey has not been going so well, obviously. But you can follow him on Instagram, you can follow him on Twitter, you can follow him on Facebook. I think I've already been following him on like Twitter or whatnot. I don't really check his tweets though. I think he's just like, "What is love?" I'm like, "Shut up, Hitchbot."
What is love? Hitchbot, don't hurt me,
don't hurt me no more. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, so I think Patrick and I should do this and have an entire podcast just to Hitchbot. What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah. You got some vacation time you can?
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, put it this way: if he gets close enough, because driving to New York, don't get me wrong, like the shitty part is like I could fly out there like for free, but I don't think I could take him on a plane.
No.
That'd be like the weirdest thing to try to do.
Yeah, just bring this robot.
Just bring this robot with me.
Don't worry about it.
He's got a bomb. He's got a bomb. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hitchbot's, and then Hitchbot ends up in like the lockup at the airport.
Man, they're sweet.
It's just all like, why? I will never see the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm gonna track his journey like every week, and if he gets close enough, we're gonna find him, and then we're gonna take some pictures with him and stuff like that. But yeah, that's you can go to his website. I think it's just m.hitchbot.me. And yeah, he's got everything. His nice. US, he's got a bucket list. Let's read some of his bucket list. So he wants to see the lights in Times Square in New York.
So
pose with the Lincoln statue in D.C.
Okay.
Tan at Mithril Beach in South Carolina.
Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle Beach. Oh, that's okay.
Not Mithril.
I don't know how you pronounce
Lord
that.
of the Rings shit.
Yeah, he wants
the Mithril Beach.
He wants to see the house from Pixar's Up in Utah.
I don't even know that was there. We're in Utah.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Maybe we should ask him. Where is this? I'm not telling you. He's thrown out the window. He wants to go hear jazz music in New Orleans. Be the fifth Patriot on Mount Rushmore. Let's see what he said. I don't even know. Technically, would he... Like, I don't even know. Could he do that? Because technically, if he's created in Canada, isn't he kind of like Canadian?
Yeah.
Let's see. He wants to see. He wants to go to see the geysers in Yellowstone National Park. He wants to be sleepless in Seattle.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. You got to take it to a swingers club.
Oh, jeez.
I want to know what love is. Do the wave at a sports game. Man, he's kind of demanding right now.
Yeah.
Stand under the Gateway Arch in Missouri. Experience the magic of Walt Disney World in Florida. I don't even think. Okay, well, Disney. I don't think Disney would let us bring, or not just us, but anybody bring this thing into the park. You'd have to like do it outside and just like take a picture, be like, there it is.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way Disney would be like, or Disney would be like, let's steal this and make it a Pixar film kind of
They
thing.
probably would.
Oh, you know what? They should petition that. Yeah, there was a thing that I thought he wanted to go. Yeah, he wants to take a selfie with the Hollywood sign. Oh yeah, he wants to see the. I've never seen this, and we went to the Grand Canyon. I don't know if you've been there after we went on the photo club trip, but see the jaw-dropping views at the Grand Canyon. There's that glass thing now, right?
Yeah, there's the freaking, I don't know, walkway thing or something. Yeah.
Okay, I really want to see. Okay, well, Hitchbot, you just got me on another tangent. We're gonna talk. I want to know where this.
We can throw him into the Grand
I
Canyon.
thought about that. just like Hitchbot, back up. We're gonna think of
Yeah.
Why was I programmed to feel pain?
Like it comes up on the web page. Hitchbot is dead.
Hitchbot is dead. No more Hitchbot. Yeah, I gotta see where. I'm gonna check this out real quick because I want to know where this is. The house in Up.
Probably in Monticello.
Real life.
Everything in Monticello is kind of weird, so right there.
Oh shit! Yeah, is this it? Yeah, that's holy crap. Yeah, there's like these buildings all built around it and everything like that. I want to know where it's located. The house in Up Real Life location. Wait, where did you say it might be at?
Monticello?
No, this is like Herman, Utah. It's like a tourist attraction or whatnot.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea where that is.
Neither do I. Well, like I said, we got added new things to our bucket list. Yay!
Yeah.
So we'll murder Hitchbot in the Grand Canyon and then go find the house from Up.
All right.
No,
we go up to Utah like at least a couple times a year.
Do you? Oh, yeah, that's right.
My father-in-law lives there.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about
Moab.
that. It'd be funny if we did that. We murder Hitchbot. We already talked about this on the.
Right,
so we murder Hitchbot,
okay.
and then we go to the house there, and what if he's inside, just like waiting?
What, Hitchbot?
Yeah, like he's just like, I tracked you two down.
Yeah.
It just becomes like this murder. Maybe this is the rise of Terminator movies.
Yeah, maybe.
Rise of the Machines.
Starts with Hitchbot.
Starts with Hitchbot. He's all falling down the mountain. He's like, I am Skynet.
Yeah.
Then he sends back like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
But except it can't move anywhere. It has to hitch rides to get to its destination.
Oh, that'd be great.
Come with me if you want to live. What do you mean come with you? You have to... No, I'm not picking you up. No one picks me up because I have no clothes. Damn you, Hitchbot. Hitchbot. So, yeah, so I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Unless you got anything you want to add, any kooky story. Oh, actually, before we go, I always like to know what Patrick's reading, because Patrick is usually always reading. He always has a book that he's read or he's talked about or something like that. Or is there anything interesting that you're just like,
Not really this time, actually.
I call him Callahan Reads.
Yeah. No, I've been too freaking busy, really, to do much of anything.
Okay.
Except die slowly.
Die slowly.
Always doing that.
Always doing that. All right, well, that's going to wrap this episode up of All White-Tukee. I want to thank you all for listening. Of course, you can find us on 4iRadio.com, Facebook, Twitter, Spreaker, iTunes, Stitcher, Zune Marketplace, BlackBerry Podcast, Blueberry Podcast, Mirror Guide, Pod Directory, Double Twist, YouTube, Swell Radio, SoundCloud, and Player FM. Also, our show is brought to you by Revenge Lover. Illustrates and designs that fit your personality. For samples and inquiries, visit RevengeLover.com. Don't forget to check out us on Facebook. Give us a like. Follow us on Twitter. And, yeah, I think that's about it. So
and Google Warpug.
Oh, yeah, Google Warpug.
You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, that was not a disappointing Google search.
No.
A disappointing Google search, though? Huxford.
Yeah.
Though, it makes you feel better about your life. I will say that. But we'll have Rod Stewart play us out.
Heck yeah.
This has been another fine production of the 4i Radio Network. For more great shows, check out www.4iradio.com. You know what would be great if Hitchbot calls you up? He's just like, I just called to say I love you. And why did you throw me down the Grand Canyon?
Murdering Hitchbot.
That's going to be your memoirs.
The memoir?
Murdering Hitchbot.
Murdering Hitchbot. The only achievement in Steve's life.
Hey, put me on the map. It'd be a children's book, too.
Yeah. A pop-up book.
A pop-up book. And then you pull the thing and goes, it's on the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
We're coming for you, Hitchbot.